The rain in Salvador wasn't just water falling from the sky that day. It felt like the weight of the world collapsing onto my shoulders. I stood before my father's fresh grave. The man who taught me that honor was worth more than gold. But as the tears mixed with the downpour, I felt a cold gaze. It was her. My stepmother, Helena. She wasn't crying. Her smirk, hidden under a silk umbrella, said everything I didn't want to believe yet. Just 3 days later, the nightmare became real. I arrived at the mansion to find my suitcases tossed onto the sidewalk. Helena was at the door, accompanied by a man I had never seen, but who already acted as if he owned the place. With a gesture of contempt, she tore a piece of paper in front of me. It was my father's will. The house is mine now, kid, and my new partner's. You have nothing here but useless memories. Get out before I call the police. I left, without screaming, without begging. In my backpack, I carried an old laptop and an oxidized brass key my father had handed to me. He whispered, "Elias, my son, wait for the sun to touch the oak in the attic. Only you will know what to do." The following months were a test of survival. I rented a tiny room in a cheap boarding house in the suburbs. During the day, I worked as a security guard, ensuring the protection of people who didn't even notice my existence. At night, the glow of my laptop screen was my only companion. I studied systems analysis, diving into codes and network protocols, but I had a secret. Years before, I had installed the entire security system of our mansion myself. I designed the firewall and the cameras. She thought that by changing the physical locks, she had locked me out. In the digital world, walls don't exist for the one who built the foundation. Through my cell phone, I watched the luxurious life she led with my father's money. Parties filled with champagne and expensive trips. I saw her lover use my father's office, sit in his chair, laugh at our family photos. I didn't just want my roof back, I wanted the truth. And the opportunity arose when they left for a trip to Europe. I returned to the mansion under the shroud of dawn. The garden seemed strange, but the motion sensors recognized me as administrator. I entered through the side door without triggering a single alarm. The silence of the house was deafening. I climbed the stairs until I reached the attic, a place Helena detested, hot, dusty, and full of junk. When the first ray of sun crossed the skylight, it touched exactly an oak carving on the back wall. I used the old key. Behind the wood, I found something much more valuable, a blade server, compact, running in absolute silence. Beside it, a physical diary. Upon opening it, my blood ran cold. My father knew Helena was poisoning him. I connected my laptop to the hidden server. There was the true will, digitally validated with a blockchain signature. But there was more. Audio recordings of Helena discussing how to accelerate my father's death. She was a murderer. I initiated the final protocol. I sent the encrypted files simultaneously to the public ministry and the civil police. When the progress bar reached 100%, I felt a weight lifting off my back. Helena and her lover were arrested right on the airport jet bridge, in front of the cameras of tourists and journalists. Today, the mansion is no longer a symbol of greed. I transformed it into a technology center for underprivileged youth. Many think crime pays if you're smart enough, but they forget one detail. The world is now made of data, and in the end, crime never ever wins against the code.